My name is Tom Folks. Wendy and I have lived on the water at 3604 14 Mile Drive for nearly 20 years. We have spent a lot of time on 14 Mile Slough. We love living in Stockton and we love the Delta. We bought this house because it was on the Delta, and we were told then that dredging would occur that year. 17 years later, we're still waiting. We have been very actively involved in every aspect of protecting the waterway. Everything from hosting hyacinth harvesters at our home year after year to organizing the entire neighborhood for weed control. The reality is the problem grows exponentially every year. There is now far more silt and mud than there is water, and the underwater vegetation is thriving. If you've been on the Delta in the past month or two, you will have seen a very strange side effect of the coronavirus. The water clarity is beyond anything we've seen in all our years here. That may seem a great thing, but I think not. The water is so clear that the underwater vegetation is having a field day. It is growing so fast and with such health that I predict there will be no passage on 14 Mile Slough within the next few weeks. So, to the point. We were and are exceptionally excited to hear and understand that silt removal is finally going to happen this August. Then, yesterday, we heard a rumor that did more than scare me. It shocked me. The rumor is that because of COVID, there may not be a crucial meeting on May 6th. That meeting is supposed to assign and determine the contractor for silt removal. Without the meeting, the removal will not happen. I put this communication together in haste without much regard for professional appearance because I and our neighbors are pleading that if this is true and the board is not allowed to meet in person, that you do something very creative and set the meeting to run with Zoom. I'm sure everyone has heard of this internet-based meeting tool. Many organizations have been using it since this crisis hit us. Allow me to share this example. Wendy and I are members of the Pacific Inter-Club Yacht Association, PICYA. They run throughout Northern California on the coast. 3 days ago, PICYA used Zoom to complete a 150-year tradition. They launched the opening day on the bay with Zoom. There were 181 participants from across Northern California, everyone face to face. It was a resounding success. And I'm absolutely sure the May 6th meeting, if it cannot be in person because of COVID, could happen using something like Zoom. And in closing, I ask that you watch my presentation for another minute. I would like you to see firsthand how bad the waterway has gotten over the past couple weeks. We are out of time. We are out of options. Please help. In the morning of April 26th, we took a boat ride. We wanted to see how bad it really was. This chart shows where the tide was during our trip. Certainly not a low tide. Pretty much in between the middle. Simple trip from the marina to our home at the bottom end of the slough. There was parts that were not navigable, as the red shows there. We simply couldn't, no chance of getting through. This is what we saw.
Horrible. It's never been like this. 20 years, this is like absolutely terrible. Imagine the fish life. is all in the weeds, in the mud.
Yes, more than ever, I believe we have a very big safety concern. We appreciate beyond words the assurance of accessing and mitigating disaster from the land side. But now, more than ever, the same or greater focus needs to be on the water side. Protection needed for hundreds of homes in Lincoln Village and far beyond.